Hello everyone, welcome to soundproofguide.com. Today I'll talk to you about the 7 best ways on how to go about soundproofing a window. So one of my friends contacted me and he has a recording studio in his home and needs a window to be completely soundproof to do his podcasting. The first tip I asked him was, do you actually need the window at all? The first step you should determine if you even need to have a window in the room you're soundproofing. If you don't need a window at all, then you can simply remove it and block it completely. Removing and blocking a window would be the best soundproofing method because you replace the window with thick, dense material where sound has more difficulty going through. If you cannot block the window, there are a few other ways to go about it. I always recommend not permanently blocking a window for soundproofing. You might want to sell the house someday, and the majority of people would not want a windowless room. Blocking a window could be the reason your home sits on the market when trying to sell. So here are the 8 best options to soundproof your window. Option number 1, using a quilted fiberglass window panel. This method is a bit unusual for soundproofing a window, but it does work very well. Unitherm International Incorporated double-face quilted fiberglass panel can be used with a few modifications that will make this item work even better. This particular fiberglass panel is 4 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 2 inches thick, weighing a whopping 12.4 pounds. This panel reminds me of a moving blanket but thicker and heavier, which is what you need for soundproofing. The denser, the better. These types of fiberglass window panels cost a bit more than your regular soundproofing blanket, but the quality is there, and the best thing is that you can soundproof 2 windows by cutting the panel in half. I would suggest not hanging the window panel with the hooks that comes inside the box. Instead, you should use double-sided Velcro tape and stick it on the window frame. Tape the full length of each 4 sides and do the same on the panel. By doing this, you avoid having cracks on the sides letting noise into the room. I'll leave a link in the description below of this item. Option number 2, a thick blind. If you don't want to block your window permanently and you're in the market for blinds, well, I have a suggestion. Honeycomb sound absorption blinds will help absorb some of the outside noise and help in soundproofing your window. Of course, blinds will not give you the same effectiveness as sound deadening curtains, but if you're buying blinds anyway, these blinds will help. I actually have these blinds. They're called Calyx Interiors Cordless Honeycomb Blinds for our master bedrooms. They were in our soundproof nursery when the kids were babies, and we find they work okay, knowing full well of their limitations. Option number 3, sound deadening curtains. Sound blocking curtains do an excellent job at cutting some of the outside noise from coming in through the window area. You certainly shouldn't buy sound deadening curtains thinking they are 100% soundproof, because they are not. One thing it does, however, is spruce up a room with lovely, thick, high-quality curtains and also helps block sound. Another advantage is installing sound deadening curtains is that they do a great job at reducing the echo effect. If you go with option number 2, which are the honeycomb blinds in conjunction with the noise blocking curtains, you're well on your way to making your window more soundproof. The curtains should also extend at least 4 inches beyond all degree of the window. Usually these types of curtains are longer than average and go up all the way from floor to ceiling. Any gaps in the curtains will lessen its soundproofing effect. Just a quick pause, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing to my channel. Also, if you have any soundproofing questions, leave me a comment and I will answer all of your questions. It does really help my channel by people leaving comments. Thank you very much. Option number 4, seal the gaps. I've already stated that even the smallest gaps or cracks will let sound inside the room. It is therefore essential to ensure that all the gaps around the window are sealed. Depending on how or when the window was installed, there could very well be gaps, especially around the edges due to aging or poor installation. You may decide to seal these first and see if it solves the noise issue. There are a couple of ways you can go about this. The easiest way is by using noise-proofing caulk around the window to reseal it. This type of caulking is very pliable, so it won't crack over time and let noise through. You can also use adhesive tape around the window. It is a self-adhesive seal strip that is very easy to install. I also like how it can endure just about any weather. You can simply cut it to fit whatever dimensions you need. If this option does not do it for you, you can also get a window insulator kit. The kit is a variety of materials you would use to insulate between 3 to 5 windows. Just like the adhesive tape and caulking, these are also simple to install, and the rolls come in an assortment of sizes. Number 6, add an extra layer over the glass. This method is less expensive than completely replacing the windows. All you need to do is add a layer of acrylic over the glass. This option will reduce the amount of noise that passes through the window. Firstly, you'll have to install a metal frame around the existing window. Magnets are then used to connect the acrylic to the existing windows. You also have to assure that you secure an airtight seal as well. What's nice with using acrylic, since it's transparent, you will not lose any daylight coming through the window. An acrylic layer, however, will only work for minor noise problems. If you're looking to deal with some deafening noises, then this option may not be the best one for you. Number 7, install a barrier panel. A barrier panel is basically an acoustic foam panel that helps in absorbing unwanted noise and also sound echoes inside the room. If all other options are not really what you're looking for, you can easily install a barrier panel over your window to make it more soundproof. You can quickly find a barrier panel on Amazon. I will recommend one in the description that I found quite effective for the price and ease of install. These panels are made in a variety of sizes, so make sure you buy one that is a few inches taller and also wider than your window so you can secure it to the window frame without leaving any gaps where sound could come in. And finally, you can also replace the existing windows with double glazed windows. Double glazed units provides better insulation to your house by creating a significant barrier between your home and the environment outside. The air gap between the two layers of glass is what makes a difference. This technique is ideal for reducing medium to high frequency noises. Double glazed windows are also the perfect solution for temperature control during the winter and summer periods. So when the cold winter days arrive, double glazed windows will prevent an amount of heat from escaping your house and also an amount of heat from coming into your house during the hot summer days. What's also nice is double glazed windows is also good for aircraft noise. Aircraft noise can be of higher frequency than other typical types of sound, like traffic noise. It is actually a unique type of noise in terms of duration and intensity. Airplanes noise is usually really short-lived and piercing. Therefore, reducing that kind of noise is more difficult than facing other similar situation. Double glazed units are an ideal solution for this type of noise, and throughout the years, they have received much popularity among people. The basic double glazed technology is on two main processes: deflecting and dissipating sound waves. You should have in mind 3 basic parameters when you decide to install such a unit. Number 1, the thickness and type of glass. Number 2, the in-between spacing. And number 3, the interlayers. The basic rule here is thicker glass will result in greater noise reduction. The spacing between the 2 layers of glass can affect the insulation level a lot. In order to reduce low frequency noise and improve acoustic control, it's advisable to leave an air gap of about 150 mm. A more significant reduction in noise can be achieved by filling the gap with some heavy inert gas, like argon. As far as interlayers are concerned, a thin layer of PVB is the most common material these types of windows manufacturers use. So there you have it. Hope you found this information very useful. Please let us know in the comment section below what options you chose and how it's working for you. Let us also know if you have an option 9 or 10 or 11. We would love to hear any new ideas that could potentially get the job done easier and also cheaper. Every item that I talked about in this video can be found in the description below as a link to either their website or an Amazon link, so you can easily find it and go buy it for yourself. Also, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing to our channel. We would love to have you as a subscriber. Having more subscribers, likes, and comments makes our channel more successful. So anything you can do to help us, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.